Hi, everyone. Welcome to Club Rats. My name is John.
Faraz.
What's up, guys? I'm Jesiah.
Fernando.
So we'll recap the men's national championship game, Michigan versus Uconn, 2 weeks ago. Michigan won 69-63. It was kind of a Uconn. I thought it was a Uconn 100% style, their type of
100%.
game. And Michigan was still able to win, which is that even more impressive how they did it. Michigan, like Barkley said after the game, Charles Barkley, and I thought he was right, Michigan didn't play well, but they clearly were the best team all year. I mean, they have to...
I mean, it showed that, where'd they go, 2 for 21 from 3?
In the game, yeah.
Yeah.
In the national championship game.
For them to not shoot the ball well, they went to the free throw line and shot extremely well there. They played with some grit, and Yaxel playing on one knee and was still guarding full court. I was very impressed by that. We were all there. It was a sweat there for a minute. I think Faraz was saying it was over as soon as second half started, but it was still a game.
I have to say, Faraz, I don't know why. Sorry to cut you off, Faraz, but you turned on you said Michigan was going to win it.
I just wanted to be contrarian for the episode,
okay.
but I mean, I picked Michigan to win the whole thing.
Yeah. You're allowed to have a different opinion.
I just felt like
it's like we're bullying. I mean, it's okay.
Well, I just felt like the game was never really in doubt.
Bully. Yeah.
Like Michigan felt like they were in control for.
They definitely looked their length. I thought Mara's length around the basket.
Yeah, just
like he totally neutralized.
UConn really had to
UConn
work
center.
hard. Like they really.
What's the UConn center's name? Terrace Reed.
Yeah.
Well,
he
played at Michigan.
He did. He started as a freshman. Played there as a freshman.
Johnson was on him a lot too.
Yeah. He's tough around the basket. Those, that together is one of the best defensive front lines I've ever seen. So just to give what we're watching, Lakers Rockets game 2. KD is playing. LeBron almost just dunked from the free throw line.
Flying
at 41. He just fell out of the rafters.
Finish that.
He is. I've never seen a 41-year-old like him in my life.
I don't think we ever will see another one like him.
And it's not because
is he on steroids?
It doesn't matter. I hope he is. So he keeps playing. Like Brady played up until I think he was 45, but the way he played it was more, strategic, throwing the ball. It's different.
Yeah, if Brady was
LeBron almost just dunked from like the middle of the paint, easily. I mean, he's physically like a problem still. His defense obviously is not as good. He's not as what he was, but he still performs.
I mean, 41 years old. He has by far the most mileage.
Yeah, than any other player.
Yeah.
And like his whole career, he always ends up going into the playoffs like in the worst possible way. Let's start the first round. Oh, we don't have Luka or Reeves. This is great. Well, let's just put LeBron out there at 41 and take us home, LeBron. Every NBA franchise. Is it because he's kind of good enough to keep you relevant, but when you get in the big moment, you needed more and he can't cover it up?
I mean, Father Time's undefeated eventually.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm ranting.
I love LeBron. Now, unabashedly, like I'm a big LeBron guy, but Father Time's undefeated.
Yeah, he double
dribbled. Clearly see it.
Oh.
But it's still just surreal to see at his age that he can still impose his will on a game like in Game 1.
Yeah.
I was leaving work today and I was talking to a guy. His name was Sean, and I said, "My name's John. We're Sean John." And then he said, "No, Diddy." It was pretty good. It was good. But I said to him, and he was like, "You're right," because he said I'm kind of a LeBron hater at work. But I said, this was an important series for LeBron. If he does win this, it would be like you look back at it, you're like, "Wow, he was 41 and he still won a playoff series." Yeah. Not that it means everything. Like it's not like he's not a Hall of Famer or not, but it would still be.
Also, sorry to cut you off. We do got breaking news. Wemby did get diagnosed with concussion, and he'll be evaluated Wednesday to see if he can play on Thursday.
Okay.
So
he's probably missing that game.
Wemby could be out.
I would say he's probably.
Blazers could be up 2-1 in the series, maybe 3-1 by the time he comes back. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
They needed that when they gave that game away.
Vern, what did you think of the national championship game? UConn, Michigan.
I thought it was kind of an ugly game, but
it was a rock fight.
It was a UConn type game, but the better team did win. Michigan just had the size; they had the better players overall, top to bottom. And as we saw, once UConn flipped sides, they couldn't hit a shot on that side of the rim either. So It just felt one of those where even though Michigan was up between 6 to 10 points, it felt like they were up double that at all times. Once UConn had that play where they got that turnover and they didn't convert on that layup, it felt like that game was over at that point.
The one thing about the game,
it went instead of a 3-point game, it went to a 9-point game.
I never felt comfortable, but UConn was always
one play away. Also, Michigan was always one play away from putting the game away,
Yeah.
and they couldn't either.
Yeah.
So it was the same on both sides.
UConn never had a shot though to win the game. They never had the ball in their hands with a shot. So when you look at it, that means they weren't that close in a way. Like
It never really felt like
it
Michigan.
looked like Michigan was just kind of playing around a little bit. They played very conservative.
And their best player was hurt.
He got exactly. Lindbergh was half of his. Billy said he was a cripple out there. That's what he said. He
Where
said
the
he's a
game
cripple.
totally flipped sides was in the
He's not
first
wrong,
half
though.
when Caravan got that technical
Yes,
foul.
the hook and hold. Yep.
Because it went from being Michigan down by 2 to then being up by 2. Johnson made both free throws. I think they ended up getting a layup right after that too because they got the ball back. That was when the game flip-flopped because UConn was winning up until that point. They were up, I believe, 24-22. And that flagrant...
Michigan never gave the lead back.
Never gave the
UConn
lead
fouled
back.
a lot,
From that
too,
point.
and Michigan made every free throw.
They're 22
basically.
for 25.
Something like that, yeah.
I thought Cadeau, he won most outstanding player of the Final Four.
Well, he deserved it.
I thought he was
100%.
deserving. He was just...
For
played
North
well.
Carolina to give up on him saying we can't win with this guy,
I don't understand
to then
that.
Michigan
Yeah,
and him getting the most valuable player.
Yeah, we don't win it without him. He was big time.
Yeah.
When I doubted him highly coming in because at North Carolina, he shot like 28% at North Carolina, and I think he was getting like high 30s at Michigan.
Yeah.
That's a huge... If you increase like 10, 12%, that's kind of insane. Same line and
It
everything.
helps the players around
Same
him, too.
competition. It's
Yeah.
it's not like you went from North Carolina to like the little Big Ten, you know?
But also, it does help the players around you. You could say
I agree 100%.
Michigan has some of the best starters around him.
May put a better
In all
team
time,
together than like
It definitely
than
did
Hubert Davis. Yeah.
complement his style. The high PNR. There was always a slashing player on the wing. They ran an NBA style type of offense.
I do. I have to give UConn credit though. I started watching a lot of tapes, like clips of Dan Hurley's dad,
Bob.
Hurley Sr. He was a maniac. He's one of the only few high school coaches in the NBA Hall of Fame, like the official.
Naismith.
Yeah, like he's in the same Hall of Fame as Magic Johnson and Larry Bird.
Michael Jordan.
Everybody.
Crazy.
Yeah. So
Insane.
there's a couple good documentaries on him. He's an old school, no nonsense style. He was a parole officer in Newark, New Jersey. So you could see where his son's a maniac, you know, and his son
Bobby Hurley.
yeah,
It's in the blood.
and Dan Hurley.
And Dan Hurley. Yeah.
Like Dan Hurley had a meltdown at Seton Hall. He was like a mess. He's like they show his senior pictures and it's just his dad and him and his dad just like miserable and he's like I feel shame of my basketball career there. It's embarrassing. That's what he said. Like it was that bad. You can see it really bothers him. He's got an ash on his head as he's saying it. It's like Ash wins that.
That's what he said.
I got sucked into it. He reminds me of Harbaugh. He's like the basketball version of Harbaugh.
Just a total maniac.
Total maniac.
When did Bob Hurley retire?
He didn't retire. The school closed. They ran out of money.
Is he still coaching or no?
No, he stopped after that because the school literally.
yeah.
But he won he coached for like 50 years. Won
Yeah, he was
23
forever.
state championships and like won 4 national championships. Played in one of the greatest high school games ever. St. Anthony's versus St. Pat's. St. Pat's had Michael Kidd Gilchrist. He gives a great speech before the game,
St. Anthony.
and they win like in a comeback. It was just he's an all-time coach, but you can.
Yeah, he has pro players.
I can
in the
see
NBA.
why, not to go off on a rampage, but I can see why Dan Hurley's kind of he's a competitive, crazy guy. And
Maniacal lunatic.
people hate to, I don't like to say it's automatic, but you can win that way. It can be effective.
Per NBA guidelines, Wemby must now have at least 48 hours of inactivity and recovery.
I'm in recovery.
So,
But they don't play for, 3 days?
2-3 days. Yeah, so
I don't
he
think
is
he'll play
probably...
game
What do
3.
you guys think of Rabel and the Russo? What's her name? Rusino? How do you say that last
I think
name?
it's
Yeah, Rossini.
Rossini, yeah.
Like, what happened?
It's not confirmed that he was cheating on her. Like, they're not kissing.
Oh.
They're
They're
not naked.
This is Jesiah's alibi. Like, he ever has to use it? This is what he's coming up with.
There's no proof. She's just a
hand
great
holding is a little.
She's just a great reporter.
Little.
She does anything for a story. I think it's respectable.
I don't know, man.
I'm with Jesiah on this.
Yeah.
I
It
don't-
doesn't look good.
Vrabel is married, right?
Of course. And she's
Oh.
married too.
Yeah, so see, they wouldn't do anything then.
Yeah.
I think we're naive.
I think they're innocent. No, obviously they are doing some scandalous thing. Has this happened before? I saw a meme from Schefter saying, "How do you guys think I got my stories?" So
that was a joke.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No,
it's
it's
saying whatever it takes to get the
whatever you
the spirit
whatever
of
you
the
gotta do
story,
to get the
whatever it's
story.
called.
What about that one? Wasn't
The
there like
beat
some
of the
chick
story?
on ESPN who was like banging the producers or something?
Oh, I'm
not
sure all
that
this
long
nonsense
ago.
goes on.
It was like this big ordeal.
Oh.
Like if they fired like their whole staff.
Oh no, that was on.
Malika Andrews or something.
No, that was Fox News. I thought.
No, it
Oh,
was
that-
on
yeah, that
it was
I
on
thought that was
ESPN.
FS. Is that FS1?
Is it FS1?
FS1.
Yeah.
Fox
Yeah.
Sports.
ESPN.
Fox, yeah.
The sports version of Fox.
Yeah, so this happens in workplace environments at times.
Anything else on the college basketball for the rest of the season? I mean, we're in the midst of the transfer
Blackwell's
portal.
going to Duke. That's a big. That's
Bidwell.
I thought it was Blackwell.
Blackwell. Yeah,
John
Blackwell.
Blackwell.
Big
From
one.
Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, by the way. It's amazing
Olens that-
he never ended up at Michigan or Michigan State. I don't
No,
understand
he's the
that.
best guard for you in the portal.
Well, I think the portal's officially closed now for guys to enter. So
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, you can only
Yeah.
get picked out of it.
Oh,
you
wow.
can
So
only
Braden
sign
Hunt's
out of the
coming
portal
back.
now.
Yeah.
How on Florida is back.
Yeah, I saw that. Hauk is
Yeah,
coming
I'm
back
not
for his
I'm not
senior
surprised
year.
by
But
that.
Well,
a lotto
he was supposed to
pick.
go Lotto.
Really?
He's
Yeah.
probably, but
He's-
it's probably the same thing. He's probably getting paid a boatload.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh, so
you're at
there's a
college,
legitimate
having
chance we
fun.
could get
Florida could be back.
or Morris Johnson.
You guys, yeah.
I don't think Mara. I think Mara's gone.
I would say Mara has a much higher upside. His passing
He
right
is a better.
now
Mara's a better
is
offensive player.
NBA talented. His shot blocking, rim protection is NBA talent already. And if he could develop a 3-point shot, that's the only thing missing from his game because he's not going to get post touches in
That
the
was
NBA
nasty.
like that.
You saw
LeBron just
that?
hit like a 16-foot baseline fadeaway in a guy's face.
He's
It was
fired
nasty.
up.
It was like a catapult.
For the Lakers to still be
nut shot. Did you see that?
Oh.
for the Lakers to be in this game and
Oh,
win game
man.
one.
Sorry, Jesiah. Finish what
No,
you're saying.
you're all good. I was saying for the Lakers to win game one and be in this game still, Redick is coaching circles around Ime Udoka. I think he's one of the most overrated coaches in the NBA. It's only so many times you could cuss at your players and call them until they finally stop believing in you. He has no offensive mindset, and he's supposed to be a defensive guy. He has 2 all defensive caliber players on the team, and they still get scored 135 points on. I think he's an awful coach, and he could get fired if they lose the series.
Well, I definitely he walks around like he's won titles. I don't think he's ever won a championship at any level, right?
No,
Is Luka out indefinitely for the series?
he
Yeah.
could be back as early as game 5.
Yeah,
But he's still officially out.
yeah. He's in
Definitely.
jail.
Violation.
He probably tore his hamstring, guys.
Yeah, he's done. What about AR?
I think he's more likely to be back.
So it looks like Udoka was an assistant coach on the 2014 Spurs.
I knew he had to get one.
and
He walks around like he's royalty, so there's an entitlement
Luke!
with that. If you win a championship,
Feed
you
him.
use it, you know.
Luke
And he was
Kennard-
good with Boston until the scandal.
Well, it happened the same year.
That's what I'm saying. But it looked
It was
promising.
only, it was only 1 year that we made to the NBA Finals.
It looked promising though at the time.
And he had
Until that moment.
he had a scandal himself, like Vrabel and stuff. For you to be a championship team, caliber team, and you're getting sidetracked with hoochies.
I do.
Like,
I do
come
think
on.
that's. I do think that's.
Sharon
bad.
Moore, like
Yeah.
it's hard
No,
to win games
I
when your
agree.
mind's not on the game.
I agree.
Luke, feed him.
The wrong mind's thinking.
Like Diggs at the Super Bowl's got like 4 baby mamas in the soup, like in the
Yeah.
stands. It's like that can't be. That can't be enjoyable.
I'm not a
The
big,
wrong
I'm
head
not a
is
big
thinking.
fan of Diggs. I don't
No.
know.
And he's not even. He's
He's
kinda,
overrated.
He's on the end of his career. Would you say right?
Yeah.
Back 9.
Side-
He was a great player. But
Luke Kennard is second all time in 3-point percentage. Little fun fact.
he can shoot it, man.
Dude, the Rockets are lost without KD. I think he's got half their points.
Kennard had 27 last game for us. How do you feel about
27 and 5 for 5 from 3.
He's got 7
I
right now.
actually thought the Kennard pickup was pretty prudent on the Lakers' part. I felt like, they need shooting, and for whatever reason, he's always available, even though he's as dead eye as they get in the
Yeah.
NBA. So it seemed like it was a good fit at the time, but it worked. It's worked out a lot better than probably both sides could have imagined.
What do you think of the VGK this series?
that? The Knights versus the Mammoth.
I mean,
Knights won game 1.
and they were. I mean, even the goal. what happened here.
Is this Utah's first playoff series ever?
I thought.
Well, I mean, they're the former Arizona.
Oh, okay. But as the Mammoths, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
But this is only the second year they've been in Utah.
But first year in the playoffs, it's still impressive.
Are they penalizing them for that?
Wow. The mood is tense.
If the goalie goes out his box, I thought you could lay him out.
Faraz, you got anything for college basketball to wrap it up? What do you think? I mean, what do you think of the transfer portal? I don't know. It's so unknown right now. We don't even know. There's like Ohio State's got some guys.
I can't believe Chambliss is able to play. That's bold.
Yeah, he like wasn't able
no,
to.
20, isn't he like 27? 26?
Yeah.
I don't think he's that old.
No,
Chambliss?
he's been in college like 6 years.
He's at Mississippi State because Ole Miss banned him from playing.
He's 23.
No way.
I guess it's 5 years.
Oh, that's not. I thought he was 26
Okay.
or something. But this is what, his 6th year?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I mean, wasn't what's the Beck? Hey, he was a 6-year guy too.
Oh, like 6
Yeah,
years.
well, all these guys.
I thought he redshirted for 2 years. No.
I think he was like a junior. I don't know, junior or senior.
What do you guys think of Eli? Is he going to be anything?
Eli.
Or excuse me, Archie?
Arch Manning.
Eli. Arch.
Look of Eli.
Oh, that was
shit.
nasty.
Oh,
That was a
Also-
sick angle.
yeah.
I was wrong. Beck played 5 years.
I think Arch got better as the season went on, but he's still. I mean, the hype is crazy. Like,
Do you think
He was the favorite to win Heisman
like
last year.
yeah, like Bryce Underwood. Everyone's like, he's a generational talent. I watched him in the spring
Yeah.
game. He was 3 for 9, 22 yards. I mean, he only
He did
played.
have the behind the back pass though.
That was in practice.
Oh yeah,
He
he
had-
was sick though.
He didn't play well last year.
He just. If you're a Michigan fan,
freshman.
even the most, optimistic Michigan football fan, he hasn't done much.
He doesn't look good. To
No.
me. Now, granted, he's a
Like-
true freshman.
He's only 18 still.
If you guys are
He's a
going to pick a
sophomore now.
preseason Heisman winner, who are you guys taking?
That's a good question, actually.
I think I'm going to go CJ Carr.
He's in the top 5. Julian Sayin is got to be in the
Saying,
mix.
Yeah.
Although at their spring
Hoover.
game,
What about Josh?
I thought the
Hoover?
backup
Yeah,
at Ohio
Hoover.
State looked better than Sayin. These spring games, you can't. They don't mean anything.
I like Josh Hoover. I think he's going to have a big year.
For Indiana, I think so too. He'll be improved.
Yeah,
That's what I
he was
think
good
about
at
it.
TCU.
Who's Georgia's quarterback?
The same Gunnar Stockton.
Stockton. I don't like him.
No.
These guys have been in college forever.
Yeah,
Right.
No, Stockton.
These guys get paid now.
Junior.
Well, no, if you just told me how it's coming back for Florida, and I didn't know he was a lottery because I
Yeah.
watched him play,
He's a top 15 pick.
I would take Morrow over him.
No, I think Halk is better.
He's more consistent right now, but Morrow's got more upside.
NBA drafts on the upside usually.
I'm not saying Hout's not better. I'm just saying it wouldn't shock me if you went like a spot higher. Mara. They're in the same like.
Rockets just missed
rebound.
4 layups in a
Oh.
row.
What the fuck are they out? There's 12 out there for.
All right, I mean that's it for college, right?
Yeah.
We're it's hard to predict anything next year because we literally like, for example, I know Michigan's backcourt is going to be McKinney and Cadeau, so that's at least a tournament team you would think. 'cause
Shoot.
They got Estrella from Tennessee. If Mara or Morez or one come back, that makes them. They're going to be a Final Four.
It goes from a borderline tourney team to a Final Four team.
Yeah,
Did you see the Zags got that Houston guard?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's the transfer portal can. Illinois has kept a lot of their guys, so they already made a Final
went
Four.
to Houston.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Deion Thomas.
He went to Houston, yeah.
Wow.
The old Rebel Guard. He had, I mean, that's...
Nobody stays with the Rebels, huh?
No.
No, it's a transit school. I mean, they don't pay their guys anything.
Is there any hope for UNLV for us?
They're,
Oh my God!
Kennard is on fire, man. He had 27 game
How
run.
did he make that?
It's like he's shooting torpedoes out there.
Dude, he's the best shooter in NBA history.
You could argue that, which is crazy. He is our version of Kyle Korver from 10 years ago.
See, I think he's better than, like...
I thought I feel like he's always had the game. Like, I never understood why he never got...
I think he's better than, like, Duncan Robinson by a mile.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
If we had him, I think the Pistons would... I think we'd be beating the Magic. You had him
Oh, because of him?
And
No, but
literally, the Lakers give up Gabe
you don't have a
Vincent.
shooter like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gabe Vincent.
Gabe Vincent for him. It's like,
Lakers got bamboozled. They thought they were getting the Miami Heat Gabe Vincent that killed the Celtics a few years ago. Trust me, I have nightmares about Gabe Vincent still.
And the Pistons drafted Kennard. That's why I brought it up too. We drafted him
8th, I think,
and it wasn't like a bad pick. He's an off the bench, probably great shooter, but I think he's better than who's like the other guy in Boston,
Sam Hauser.
I would trust him more than those guys. Than Duncan Robinson, Hauser. I feel like he can do.
We are saying that right now because he's on a hot streak, but there's a reason why no team hangs on to him. He hasn't found a home yet. He gets these just 1-year deals, you know? Like he's a great shooter, but he doesn't do much else on the court.
He's just looking for a home, you know?
But you might have found one with the Lakers. Like, JJ Redick has him looking right because this is what Redick did in the NBA.
Like Gabe Vincent, we were just talking about who he's traded for. Like
Redick's helped him a lot.
Yeah.
Kennard's unquestionably better than guys.
100%.
Then who?
Gabe Vincent.
Oh, yeah, Vincent.
But yeah, Redick kind of unlocked Luke Kennard. This is what he was doing. He was running around.
He's also getting. He's getting. This thing with the NBA that you got to know, like Paul Reed, if he gets the minutes, he'll put up 20 and 10. A lot of these guys in the NBA, the backups can perform. Now the playoffs are different. I think the true talent rises. A star has to have like a moment. I feel like I don't think you just win it with hustle, and that's why I think the Pistons are struggling.
The Bucks won it like that
With Giannis though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Drew Holiday.
Holiday's a borderline superstar. Star. I mean,
Giannis had an unbelievable play when they won the finals. He stopped the PNR with Booker, and then jumped backwards
like into a Kennard.
8 feet. Another one.
Yeah, that one.
Heat check.
With the rush.
Oh, nice rebound. Nice block.
Anyway, Giannis stopped the PNR with Booker, and then jumped back 5 feet and blocked the lob attempt by Aiden. Crazy.
Sengun is the worst all-star in the NBA.
No, I mean, he's been playing
I just think
great.
he's an awkward player. I don't know.
Or is it Scotty Barnes?
Oh,
that's a flagrant.
Sengun's just a
Jesiah,
on
we're just
defense.
kind of going off the NBA, but just let's do the bracket. Let's do the East-West. Let's go through the series while we're just rambling.
Should we just start with the Lakers since it's on, or do you
guys
want to start?
Let's start with the first seed. Let's start with your Pistons, John.
Yeah, Pistons versus the Magic. Pistons lost by what, 12 first game? 13, something like that. Very underwhelming performance. I don't know what was up with Duran. He just was non-existent.
Vegas is in trouble here.
Yeah.
What did he do? Tripping?
Cade played well if you look at the numbers, but the Pistons don't win when he takes over like 30 shots.
Yeah, he went like 13 for 30.
I didn't see anything.
Like 29.
Can they challenge?
Yeah.
14 for 29, I think.
Hooking?
And he had 39 or 37. That's not bad.
No, his stats looked great, but you guys had probably the worst Jalen Duren game of the season.
Yeah, he was bad.
And all the Magic starters played great. Like, Wendell Carter's not going to miss one shot.
I think the Pistons are in trouble.
Oh, he should have passed that.
I think the Pistons are in major trouble because if obviously they don't win game 2, the series is over. If they go down 0-2, they're done.
If it wasn't the Magic at the 8 seed, I would say, yeah, they're in trouble. But the Magic have so much turmoil on this team. I still say Pistons in 6.
Okay. I mean, I hope you're right.
I think they're going to win.
The Pistons are riding. They have not won a game. They've lost like 11 in a row or 12 in a row at home. Just games, not series. You can't win a home game. There's no like. I don't understand it. Like the 2 games they won against the Knicks were in New York. If we just won one home game, that's a game 7, and who knows what happens. And I think we could have stole it. Faraz, what was your analysis of the Pistons Magic?
Pretty surprising because I felt like Orlando was basically lightning in a bottle when they took up Charlotte because this team seems to have had pretty bad vibes surrounding it for since the All-Star break.
It's the hottest team versus the least hot team.
Yeah.
And there's like almost a rebellion against the players and the coach on the Magic.
Yeah. So it seems like
automatic, easy series, and it's not playing. I mean, obviously, if you lose game 1, it's going to be a series now.
But I feel like I'm not ready to, sound the panic button, or hit the...
Just yet.
So.
Ring the bell.
What did you think of game 1 of that series?
I wasn't shocked. I was talking to Jesiah. I thought either the Sixers or the Magic were going to win that day. I knew a dog had to hit, but I wouldn't be worried if I was the Pistons quite yet. So
they got to win them.
I think
tomorrow.
Pistons win in 6.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, also the Paulo Banchero hate online is unbelievable. They're saying he's a bust now. They're saying you can't win with him. They call him PB&J, Paulo No Jumper.
I thought he had a good mid-range.
I don't know.
He can't shoot the ball, but he had a great game one. Paulo is still a borderline generational talent. Like, he could do everything on the floor. He just doesn't have a three-point shot.
He's
but
like
the problem
Axel,
is,
right?
Franz doesn't have a three-point shot either.
They're both they at times can hit him though.
Yeah.
They're very streaky.
Well, lately, Paulo, no, but he did hit against you guys in game one.
I'm saying in his career though, he's had moments where he's hit threes.
Yeah.
Is Paulo better than Yaxel?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's the
For sure.
first overall pick.
Yeah.
I think Paulo's probably younger than
He's probably younger than Yaxel. Yeah.
Axel Enderberg. Anyway, John, I think you guys are fine.
I saw him play against Chet Holmgren here at T-Mobile that one year.
Big penalty kill.
Yeah, Axel versus.
With Dickie V,
Oh.
his last year coaching.
Mm.
Not Dickie V, Coach K.
Oh yeah,
Coach K.
that's cool. How'd he look in person?
He looked good. He's much better than Chet.
Chet's good though, man. I don't know. Why do you hate on Chet?
Because he
Jesiah?
plays his role. He's like that's.
He's second in DPOY. I wouldn't say I hate on Chet at all.
Okay.
I love a defensive player.
You don't like to be compared to him though, for some reason. Lakers are up 33-26 halftime.
Yeah.
This
no,
is-
first quarter.
First quarter. First
What
quarter.
do you think Paulo's better than Chet?
I would.
If I had to
Chet's on a
make
better
one,
team.
if I had to make one the guy, I would say Paulo carries the team. Like he's more of a better carrier player.
We've never had to seen Chet actually do
Carry.
that.
I don't think Chet can physically.
I
I think
saw him do that at Gonzaga. He didn't do a good job.
I think Chet would break down.
Probably.
But it's not outrageous. That's a good comparison. I mean, I lean
Oh, what a
for the Thunder though. I think Chet's better.
Oh, he's perfect
So
on
that's
the
it's
Thunder.
kind of it does
That's what
matter
they
the
need.
role.
Yeah.
That matters.
All right. For the next series, Celtics at the 2 seed versus the Sixers. I'll start this off.
Boston lost.
Celtics won game one, but they lost game two.
Can you
Faraz,
believe
you
it?
Say it. Yep.
Wow!
Blew my mind.
Frost comes alive for the Celtics losing.
14-point favorite, and they lost to the Sixers. Sixers had,
Unbelievable.
I think Maxey had 29. BJ Edgecombe had 30,
Yeah.
and Edgecombe was is the youngest player to have 30 and 10 rebounds
In the history of the NBA.
in the history of the NBA. The youngest player ever.
In the first round.
in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, youngest player ever.
We saw him dunk on a Marquise son.
Oh my
last
gosh.
year.
He literally body bagged
That
him.
was unbelievable.
Like he turned it over, the ball, it was like a loose ball, and he literally like
he body bagged him.
jumped on him and dunked on him, like crushed him. It was
It's
awesome.
one of the best dunks you'll ever see.
Yeah.
But anyway, what happened was Sixers shot the ball extremely
So
well.
bad.
Boston shot the ball awful. All their other players, their role players, Payne Pritchard only had 4 points. Derek White shot like 3 for 12. Jaylen Brown and Tatum had good games, but you still need others to show up. And for the Sixers, like
Braun.
Drummond hit a 3.
Braun.
Oubre hit a couple threes.
Brown's hit a 3, top of the key, Frost.
He's the best 3-point shooter.
Lakers
ever.
up 10.
If LeBron won this championship, what would that do for his legacy?
Not
That-
that
I mean,
he's
he's already
the GOAT.
arguably the GOAT.
But would that solidify, or they'd be like, no, it's still 6 versus 5. But
I mean, it doesn't matter. If you still need convincing, you never will be convinced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
haters will probably still find faults
Yeah.
in whatever happened. Do y'all have anything else to say about Boston? For us, take your chance on Boston. Hauser played, so there's no excuse.
Unbelievable. Well, I mean, it's not uncommon. I feel like, wasn't in these series, even if there's a heavy favorite, they're not going to all be sweeps. LeBron is on fire.
Yeah, he is. 12 points. Marcus Smart's been playing well. He's got a couple steals and a 3.
That's what he does. Bleed green, Marcus, even on the Lakers.
In and
Oof.
out.
All right, so next transition. Let's go to third seed. Your Knicks, Faraz. Knicks and Hawks, and I'll say it. The Knicks lost! Oh my God!
I told you I like the Hawks. Jesiah's been talking me off winners.
No, I actually.
I was like, I like Curry over 25.
I feel
He's like,
like-
don't. I like Brunson over 26. Don't. I like the Hawks. Don't. I have winners.
Nah.
I like Spurs. Take them.
No, hey,
I'm just
Hey,
kidding.
I like Blazers today. But anyway, Faraz, your Knicks.
I felt good going into the fourth quarter that, okay, if they're going to rely on C.J. McCollum to be
The guy.
be the guy, you kind of live with that. And, well,
CJ's villain arc is there. New York's chanting F-U-C-J.
I thought they were doing the Trae Young still.
Trae Young got trades with the Wizards.
I know, but they're still saying it, aren't they?
Well, they changed it to F-U-C-J instead of F-U-Trey.
Future. Oh, Bronny.
And Kuminga. you guys can't stop Kuminga. You know he goes to the paint every possession for us.
Well, they could stop him for approximately
3/4.
80% of the game, and then
He ended the game with like 24 or something, right? 18 to 24.
I mean, it's a meltdown, and that's especially after last year. You feel like they've been there, done that to be able to maintain a lead, because they were in control of that game until the last,
as great as Brunson is in the playoffs, because the playoffs do fit Brunson's style of play. But my problem is he does over dribble, and I feel like if he cuts down his dribbles from 10 dribbles per possession just down to like 8 or 7, because like you could give OG Anunoby the ball to go get you a bucket at times. I feel like they went away from the pick and roll with Cat, and to talk about Quinn Snyder coaching circles around Mike Brown, the reason why they went away from that pick and roll, Quinn Snyder put a wing on Karl Anthony Towns, so no matter what, there was a good defender on Brunson at all times. So they went away from the PNR in totality in that fourth quarter. Mike Brown didn't make one adjustment in that game, and he used both his timeouts and didn't have a timeout to end the game. We're on the Knicks. I was just saying how Brunson over dribbles, Faraz is in panic mode, essentially. What's your take on the Knicks and Hawks?
Here's one cat.
I think the Knicks. I wouldn't overreact.
Oh my goodness.
Brown's trying to kill people out there.
I wouldn't overreact, but the Knicks are the type of team.
I think that's 8.
They can beat anybody and they can lose anybody. So I'm not shocked. I think they'll win the series in 6, but it'll be one of those. It'll be kind of like how they beat the Pistons last year. You won't feel like, oh my God, they killed them, but they made the big plays when they needed to.
Yeah.
Brunson hit the big shots. They closed them out. I mean, I think it'll be the same type game.
I don't have a team to win it.
I don't like Mike Brown though. He scares
That's
me.
what I was just saying.
Yeah.
He is a problem.
He was saying in the
I don't know.
post conference how
What a
he
bad call.
didn't have a timeout to end the game, and he was saying even if I did have a timeout, I wouldn't have called it in that possession.
Yeah, well, he could
And
just
I
be
was
saying that. I don't know. He's not a good coach.
Was he an upgrade over Tibbs? Didn't think it was at the time.
I don't
and
think so.
nothing-
So don't think so.
Still don't think so now.
Next series, Cavs 4 seed versus the Raptors. Cavs are commanding lead 2-0. Raptors have not looked good. To highlight the Raptors, or should say low light the Raptors, their point guard's still out. Quickly is still injured, and that's been the reason why, in my opinion, the Raptors are losing the series. They have no form of offensive action.
How's Scotty Barnes playing?
He does what he can. Ingram's been playing awful. Ingram looks like he's not even an NBA player out there. He complained after the first game saying that he didn't get enough shot attempts. Game 2, he gets
Shoot it.
15 shot attempts, only makes like three shots.
Sorry. I'm listening to you, Jesiah. I'm listening.
Mitchell is averaging 30-some a game. Mitchell's looked amazing. Harden.
The Cavs just look like they're going to win
Harden's
this series,
played great.
right? I mean,
And that's
They look
yeah.
outmatched.
yeah, like there's nothing the Raptors can do. They're just-
No.
it's not their day. You know,
Especially down their point guard.
No point guard, and Mobley's still averaging 25, being a third option.
Mammoth just got
damn.
They tripped over. No way.
Mammoth just got a goal. They're up 2-1. 5:04 left in the second period.
Two Rockets players just ran into each other instead of playing defense. Luke Kennard had a wide open 3. He missed, but they still got the ball.
But it is impressive how the Lakers. I did not.
Rui!
I thought they would lose a game for sure, and they're
They're
dominating
hanging in
both
there.
right now. I mean,
It's
they
still
won
early.
one. It's
Yeah.
still early, but
I think
I didn't expect this from the Lakers. I thought the Lakers were going to just die a hard death, like
once Luka comes back, they're gonna win the finals.
last year how they lost to the T-Wolves. They just had not like it was LeBron. What they losing 5? Was it 4-1?
I don't think they won a game.
Oh, yeah.
I thought
they won one game, but I could be wrong. So you have no. I wanted to talk about Celtics. You have no concern.
No.
I mean, I don't think that. I don't
Is
think
Embiid
Mac.
out for the whole season?
I don't know.
It might be better
He's
if
been
he doesn't
injured on
play.
and off.
He's always hurt.
Yeah.
But
No, I was.
Well, that was from his appendectomy.
he's always got something going on, man. Maxey though and Edgecombe are probably not going to each get 30 next game. I mean, if they do, they can win any game in the series. But that's hard to do back-to-back games. Boston's a good defensive team. They're not. I don't think they'll get beat that badly again.
Yeah.
They'll adjust.
So out
There we
west,
go. Tied up.
start with the one
Night
seed.
score 2-2.
Thunder are.
Dang, I was watching the Sheep Detective trailer.
Sheep Detectives. What is the movie?
It actually looks pretty funny.
What
It
is
actually
it?
I don't know. Literally sheep detectives. Yeah.
Hugh Jackman.
Oh my god.
I
Nothing
missed the
is
goal.
real anymore.
I missed the goal. Watching that.
It actually looks pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it like Look Who's Talking, where it's like an adult voice over like a lamb's mouth?
Yeah.
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs.
Thunder up 1-0 on the Suns. Suns are just totally outmatched in this game. Thunder will sweep them.
Same as the Cavs Raptors to me.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
just
The Thunder looked like they could have won by 60 if they
Yeah.
wanted to.
yeah. They won by 39 or 42 or something, right?
But they look like they're just playing with their food.
I despise the Thunder
So do I.
because of SGA and that whole way.
I more so hate Dort, but as a team, I'll say I don't like him either. But I just can't stand Dort. He's the dirty.
I respect the Thunder's franchise. They're probably the best.
brand franchise at this moment.
Yeah.
Unquestionably.
So, and I hate to say it, but I think they're going to win the whole thing.
Yeah.
If I had to pick with my life on the line, I would
Gun
say
to the head.
Literally
I'm
plus
going with the
115 to win the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm going with the Thunder. I'm not saying much there, but
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. I hate it.
Barring no
I hate
crazy injury, the Thunder are going to win it all.
I will say these series do though, like everybody's clowning on the Pistons. Oh, they're a fraud. They're a fake. If they win tomorrow, they're all 1-1. What does it really? It like
Doesn't mean anything.
like. I think some of these series will be a blowout, but I think one could go to like I wouldn't be shocked if the Pistons went if it went 7-2. I wouldn't
Yeah.
be totally shocked by that based off that game. So
I am getting to the series. I do think it's going to go 7. I do think there's only going to be one series to 7. But
which one's that?
The Timberwolves?
Timberwolves and
I
Nuggets.
think
That looks like a
that
war.
could go to 6 or 7.
That was the Western no, it was semifinals
Semifinals last
last
year.
year. Yeah, semi-conference finals.
Yeah. But anyway, is there anything else we got to say about the Thunder? No.
No, they're the favorite.
All right.
They have everybody healthy too.
Yeah.
Jalen Williams is back.
Yeah. Now, Williams.
Chet's healthy.
Yeah. Williams is freshly back.
Yes.
So if you're watching
But he looked good, though.
Thunder and Suns, just pay attention to J-Dub and see how he's playing, and I think he's playing great.
They're gonna have game. He's gonna have games. He's gonna get this whole series to play and get better.
Practice, yeah.
I mean, that's by the end of the series, he'll be playoff ready.
Next team, Spurs and Blazers. I broke news earlier. Wemby has a concussion, probably going to miss Game 3. He missed most of Game 2, and they ended up losing. Blazers tied up the series 1-1. What do you guys have to say about the Blazers and Spurs? Start with you, Fernando. You had Spurs today.
Yeah, I know that they gave that game away. I don't think it's cause for much concern. I think the Spurs will still win the series, but I don't know in how many games.
The big thing is what's Wemby's status? Everything is kind of relies on that. It's hard to really take anything else away besides
This
what's
series,
Wemby's status going forward.
this has the making of like a classic Western style playoff series, like like an old Suns versus Rockets '90s, Spurs, Suns,
I would say
Jazz.
mid-2000s West with the Darren Williams Jazz, the Melo Nuggets, the Steve Nash Suns,
Yeah.
Dirk
No,
Mavericks.
this could be I think the Spurs will win. It could if Wemby's out for like 3 games, then I think
Blazers
it's going
could win.
7. Like,
Yeah.
and the Blazers could win if he's out for an extended period of time. If he only misses a game, the Spurs still win easy.
Yeah. Blazers have a good team over there. They got proven winners in Drew Holiday. They got Dame on the bench helping
Kennard-
coach them.
Kennard is just
Balling, dude.
killing
He's
it.
everywhere.
And see, this is what I mean about the Rockets. Ime Udoka is supposed to be a defensive genius out there. He has
Team
2
killed by
old
Kennard.
defensive guys out there in Amon Thompson and Tari Eason, and they can't stop Luke Kennard. What is this? The guy can't dribble.
I beg to differ.
Oh,
Going right through him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's no real Redick's coaching circles around him. Look at that defense.
Can we
Lakers
just admit,
don't play defense.
and I don't hate Durant, but can we just kind of admit he's kind of a cancer?
He is a cancer. He's never won a real NBA Finals.
Oh
my God! Timeout.
DeAndre Ayton now could all of a sudden catch the ball. This guy just
dunked on somebody.
couldn't catch the ball last week, and now he's dunking on people. What
He
is
wasn't the one
this?
picking the draft. He can play when he wants to.
He plays like he wants to be a guard. He doesn't play like a big man at all. Anyway, is there anything else we have to say about Spurs and Blazers before we move on?
Come on, Smart. Yeah.
I would say this about Wemby that is troubling. everything will look fine with him, and then he does seem to get some type of injury. He had blood clots before. I mean, he come back fine, obviously. He looks great. He can't keep getting hurt, though. That is a problem, I think,
For
long
him.
term. Like, Tim Duncan didn't get hurt, I think, except once. He hurt his knee once, I think.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
David Robinson never got hurt. That if they're going to go on a run and win titles, your best player can't get hurt like that. So that scares me if I'm just an NBA fan.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like Wemby is carrying the weight of the NBA after
He
LeBron.
could be an all-time great. He's already the youngest DPOY of all time.
yeah,
he's the first unanimous DPOY ever.
Like he's the
His trajectory.
He's making
is-
history at the age of 22.
His trajectory is
Unbelievable.
unbelievable.
any team would take him as their number one player
100%.
100%.
for any other player.
For any other
He's
player.
probably the best player in the league.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I don't know about the best player at this
Will be.
moment, but like
I would say
the argument.
all-round wise, you could really argue he
You
is
can
the
make
best player right now.
argument that he's
Yeah.
the
'Cause,
best
like,
player.
I would say him or Jokic.
But Jokic only plays one side of the ball.
Yeah.
Jaden McDaniels on the Wolves said that
Yeah, I saw that.
in the post-game conference. He said, how'd you guys win this game? He was like, we just attacked the worst defender. And then the girl said, who's that? He said, the whole team. Jokic, Gordon, Murray, Hardaway. They're all weak defenders. And, I mean, the Wolves brought it to them. And transition to that, Wolves and Nuggets, I do think this is going to go 7. Nuggets, I do think are the better team, but the Wolves play them probably the best in the
They
league.
match up well with him.
Extremely well. Rudy Gobert, I don't like giving him his flowers. I feel like he got too many DPOYs over there, but
he's a good guy
he
to match up
guards
against
Jokic
Denver, though. Yeah, he's a
extremely well.
7'2", right?
7-2.
Yeah, he's not a small man. No, that's a heavyweight fight.
He's one of the only players in the league that could guard Jokic one-on-one.
I do feel like the West has better playoff just games. The series
Yeah,
are great games.
They're better.
This game's even been. I
Well,
don't know. It looks.
I mean, the Knicks and the Celtics are both tied.
Yeah, it's true. But you feel like they're both going to win.
Like, you don't really
Ultimately,
think that either team could lose that series.
I don't think so. Yeah.
If
Like,
you're
the Lakers can lose this one. The Nuggets
Oh,
can
I thought the
lose.
Lakers were going to lose. They were a
Yeah.
dog in game one.
and they're a dog in this one, 6.5 point
So
dogs.
Whereas in the East, like 1 through 4 are going to win.
yeah. Well, most likely. I am going to bet the Pistons tomorrow, though.
Yeah.
So that means bet the other side because they're going to lose 12 in a row. Home games.
Is there,
Pistons.
Faraz, what's your opinion on the Wolves and Nuggets?
I have to give Minnesota some credit. You know, I felt like I've been down on them pretty much all season long, and I felt
Same.
like they weren't going to rise to the occasion against Denver again, and here we are.
They match up well with Denver. I didn't like what he said because he made it public, so he might have motivated the Nuggets. But with McDaniel, he's like, nobody can defend. We
Nobody
go
can defend,
Jokic.
but it's true.
Well, I feel like
Gordon.
that's, he wants to send that message.
Yeah,
across.
but I mean, he's kind of right though. At least for
That's how they won
yeah.
Game 2. Nuggets were up by 19, then Anthony Edwards finally got his legs underneath him because he is battling injury, if you guys didn't know. Anthony Edwards is battling his knee injury.
I didn't know that.
But he bulldozed his way to the paint
Jesus.
the whole second half and allowed the Wolves to come back and dominate that win.
DeAndre Ayton just had a crazy talk.
that's-
that was
actually, and it was on Clint Capella,
yeah,
so
Oh,
it
that's
adds
funny.
in. Remember that
Layer.
yeah. He's like,
Yeah.
you compare
Yeah.
me to Capella. There is an element you're seeing this, and this is another reason why I'm worried if I'm the Pistons. There's certain guys like Rondo. To me, was a playoff player.
Yep.
Like he was a
He rose to
guy
the occasion.
in a playoff game. Like he could
Playoff Rondo.
he could step up.
Playoff Rondo.
Even a guy late. This could be a homer pick, but I always thought Tayshaun Prince played better in the playoffs. He was always going to be guarding the other team's number one guy.
I mean, your point guard was Big Shot.
yeah, but I'm saying there's certain guys that pick it up in the playoffs. I would put him in that category. Who's that guy now in the NBA? Who's a player like that now?
Draymond Green. I'm playing.
He did guard Kawhi. Like
Yeah.
for that, he kind of
I mean,
the game out. But I wouldn't.
Speaking of Kawhi in the playoffs is an all-time great.
yeah,
He's hit game winners. He's
Yeah.
won championships, finals MVPs. He is a playoff riser. As great as he is in the regular season, he kind of helped that load management trend to be popular in the NBA. Because they were like, hey, we rest him half the season. He shows up in the playoffs every year. I would say, like, on the other
feel
side, Joel Embiid's he drops down in the playoffs.
Oh, what is he doing?
What is he doing out
The
there?
idiot from Tennessee just came in. He's terrible. What's his name?
Avila or whatever?
No. The You like him, the shooter from Tennessee, Fern.
Dalton, Connect.
Connect.
That's not him.
Dalton Kincaid. Or no, he's a tight end. from
Kincaid.
Utah.
Tight end.
And that's not on
Bills.
the Lakers, I don't
Yeah, he
think.
is.
Yeah.
He is. I don't think
That's your guy.
Him and the
He just doesn't look ready to
Actually,
play.
that might be Jake LaRavia.
Yeah, that's who I thought it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
he looks horrible though.
He's not horrible. He's just I don't think he could play in this physicality of this Rockets team.
Do you think Lonzo Ball's right? You just can't play with that many white boys out there.
Maybe, right?
Is that what he
Ass
says?
Yeah.
What does he say that about?
The Lakers.
The Lakers?
They start too many white players. It's not gonna. It's not a championship.
Next team, let's highlight the Rockets
Sure
and
let them
Lakers.
right back in this game.
So again, the Lakers are up 1-0. They were a 4.5-point dog against the Rockets. KD was ruled out with a bruised knee. He hurt in practice. Apparently, he dove for a basketball.
Wah.
I've never seen KD dive for a basketball in a live game, let alone practice. But he did get ruled out game 1, and the Lakers took it to him. JJ Redick is coaching circles around Udoka. I'll say it again.
JJ Redick. Yeah.
I would say he's
No, he's doing a good job.
top 5, top 10 coach right now. Like, for the Lakers to be in this position, you got Luka to lock in on defense. You got LeBron to play off the ball more. Austin Reeves, I would say, is the odd man out at this time, but Austin Reeves helped him the first third of the season.
Don't get on.
12 is so dude.
That was a great play by
KD.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what KD does. This is what the Rockets were missing in game 1. He could score at will. He could create his own shot, get others involved.
It is still amazing. And I'm not the biggest KD fan.
I mean, you just say he's a cancer. You can't win with
but
him.
it is amazing how good he is. What is he? 37.
Yeah, something like
He's
that.
not young. I mean, he's still he's not great on defense, but he can still score with anybody.
19th year in the league.
Yeah, it's impressive. He's an all-time great. I mean,
You could argue he's the best pure scorer of all time.
I kind of feel like he's the Mellow of this version, but better.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's better than Melo.
He also has had seasons where he's actually
Is he better
locked
than
in on
Melo,
defense
Faraz?
easily.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say easily. Melo never got.
He did have to
the
chase
finals.
the team though to win the he did.
Yeah, he doesn't have a true.
I don't give him like a LeBron or a Curry title win.
No, I don't consider that.
I mean, he still was able to get a Finals MVP.
Highest Powers Durant was at worst top
Always
top
third.
3.
Yeah,
You know,
maybe
it's
only
either-
Kobe or LeBron.
Yeah, it was LeBron. I would say LeBron, Durant, Curry.
Yeah.
But decisively,
You also have Harden in that mix at times.
Yeah.
I think LeBron's better than Durant decisively career.
I think Curry's better than Durant.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's got 4.
You could argue Curry's the best point guard of all time.
Yeah, I think.
I don't
he is.
agree, but
I think he is.
I don't. I think Magic's.
I don't know.
Magic.
I don't think.
It's one.
It is
Two
the age
different play
difference.
styles.
It's also the age difference. Of course, you guys were more of like the right after Magic retired, so you loved him. We saw Curry in his prime. Like that was when we were.
They're
in high
two
school.
totally different players too. It's hard to even compare them.
It does depend who you're like. If you want to build a team with, like if you have LeBron in your starting 5, you probably would want a Curry.
Yeah,
But if you have, say, a Kevin Durant
to
in your
build
starting
my
5,
franchise, I would take Magic though. To build my team around.
6
Of all
foot
time?
9
No, between
guard.
Curry.
oh, okay.
If like heads, I'm saying Magic. It was like LeBron, kind of before LeBron. When LeBron came into the league, you could have put him literally anywhere,
Yeah.
and he was just going to make the playoffs. Like
Yeah,
he's-
that's why I said
Imagine
if you're
was-
building a starting 5, it depends
Yeah.
who you want to have in your starting
it
5.
doesn't matter the pairing. I agree.
I'd rather have Curry.
Is it possible LeBron leaves the Lakers and goes to the Warriors to end his career?
No.
Or
Or the Cavs.
would he go to the Cavs?
I think it's possible.
With
Yeah.
LeBron, you have to. You can never count anything out.
I can see
It's
LeBron
always-
signing a minimum. For,
What happened? Did somebody get hurt or something?
I think so.
All players are down on the knee. That's good.
See, we're talking Lakers up here. It's
Oh, the
turned into a
glass
Lakers
fell.
talk show. Freaking.
Celtics fan
If
over
the
here.
Lakers
I'm
lose
hyping
this
up the
game,
Lakers.
though, the whole that changes the
1-1.
whole series. Yeah,
Luka and Reeves could still come back game 5 regardless.
I know,
though.
but you're down 3-1. I
They
still feel
might
like
not be, though.
Houston's going to win.
Houston
this.
might not win both at home.
I don't think the Lakers are.
I would say if the
Rockets.
Rockets were playing any other team in the first round, I'd say they lose in this first round.
If I was betting in game, I would take the Rockets.
Lakers still playing well. The Rockets should be able to blow this team out.
They should be able to.
Outside of LeBron, the Rockets have the next 6 best players on the court,
Yeah,
and they're down by 3. It's crazy. That's what I'm
it's-
saying.
I don't know. It's just. It's close.
And
though.
LeBron he's just not capable of kind of dominating the
No.
way you expect.
He
him
is
to.
41 still.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's not.
He's just
And
He can
him
be
going up for
dominant
that
in
many
stretches.
dunks in the first
So-
quarter, he's going to be gassed by the fourth.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
he's in great shape, but he's still
he's
an
like,
older guy.
His last three, he just airballed about like 3 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. His legs are giving out.
Got the low man legs. Is he younger or older than Udoka?
Actually, it might be
He
close.
might be older.
I'm going to look that up.
He's older than
Oh.
he's older than Reddick,
Yeah.
right?
I
So,
think so.
we're
So, he's
we're
older than
actually
his
way off.
coach.
Ime
No,
Udoka
no.
is
Reddick
48
was-
years old.
How old?
48.
And LeBron's 38,
No, LeBron's 41.
41.
Yeah, it's like Reddick was in college when LeBron was.
But
coming
JJ
in.
is actually they're the same age. They're both 41.
Okay.
The Reddick turns 42 in June.
He just hit a 3
so
though.
he's older.
Yeah, Rui.
Rui hit a 3. Is he a Gonzaga player?
Yeah, he is.
Did you like him?
I did like Rui.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was.
No, he was good. He was good. Gonzaga does have good players.
And those
Ball.
were like the product.
Hey,
of,
what is
like,
that play? That was like a pickup play right there. That's what he plays like as a pickup player, Sengun. It's like awkward. He's effective at times. I mean, sometimes he's amazing, but
I would still say
it's
he's a
not
poor man.
reproducible.
I would still say he's a poor man Sabonis. I would say he's just a pinch below Sabonis. I know Sabonis was hurt this year, so
look at LeBron.
his credit's down a little bit this
They
year.
called a foul.
But Sabonis is a real good player.
Yeah.
And I feel like if Sabonis is on the team instead of Sagoon, they'd be better.
Probably. I feel like he's in better shape. He's better athletically.
Oh yeah, Sagoon's shaped like a turtle.
He's a goon.
It's KD's third.
Slugs,
Get him
not
off the
thugs.
floor.
Yeah. Last thing I'll say, again, I'm not a LeBron fan, but it's pro LeBron tonight.
Honestly, side note, that's what watching LeBron has been like the last 20-some years. There's times we love him, there's times we hate him.
Yes, but it's still you can't
Except for Faraz, he's loved him all the way through.
say watching. I mean, it's a once in a lifetime event. You got to watch it. You know, it's still
Yeah.
wow. He just threw that guy down and he flopped.
KD probably got pushed. He usually does a flop. Vanderbilt is pretty aggressive. I would definitely say he pushed him.
Yeah, he pushed him.
I don't know.
That looked a little
Soft.
floppy.
Yeah.
See from this angle.
I think he pushed
I
him.
saw an arm.
Yeah.
I think he flopped too, but it was a foul on Vanderbilt.
Yeah,
what I
this
will
is
say
gonna
about
be a tight
LeBron, watching him, he still can play the same way when I saw him play when he was 18, which is kind of crazy to say.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Like Jordan, if you look at Jordan like 84 to 92, that Jordan was like
Way different.
insane bounce, would jump 6 feet straight in the air and shoot a jumper in your face. Anything could dunk, left, right hand. And then like the mid to late 90s
90s.
Jordan, Wizards Jordan, he's hitting like fadeaways. He's got that like little
Yeah.
mid-range fadeaway was like automatic. Like you just knew he was going to hit it. Hit to change his game. Kobe, to a degree, changed his game.
Same thing.
Yeah, Kobe and Jordan were very similar career, everything very similar. They're almost identical.
Yeah, except Jordan got handed the keys when he entered the league. Kobe had to earn it.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, he was a bench player. He was playing behind
Well, that's
Eddie
my biggest
Jones,
complaint.
Glenn
Like,
Rice.
I feel like Michael Jordan, every fan of his, like the diehard Michael Jordan fans, it's always like a rewrite of history. And it's like, oh, we don't count 84 to 90.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's like
He didn't. Yeah.
he got lost to the Celtics and the Pistons every year.
Every
One
year.
of those teams, like consecutively, like he just couldn't beat any of them. So it's not fair. Like he doesn't get hate for that.
He had no success prior
Prior
to
to
Scottie Pippen.
LeBron doesn't do himself favors though. I don't know. I think he's too controlling and just doesn't live in the moment enough. Because I would say if LeBron did something crazy and won this title, it would be a game-changing championship title. I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't know. I still feel like if you're not on board already,
And then
It-
nothing's gonna
nothing's
change.
going to change your mind.
I agree.
He owns every major NBA.
I'm just
record.
saying though, it did like with Brady. Like after 3, they said he was the greatest, but then when he won like 4, 5,
But-
6,
no,
and
but
7,
see, like-
when you start winning,
But there
enough-
are still Brady haters out there.
I know.
LeBron had
But-
his greatest title.
I think he's the best.
10
ever.
years ago.
I'm not arguing.
3-1.
Yeah, that by itself. But since then,
No way he's hitting that. He's got no legs. See, this
Jump,
is where if you had
jump.
Reeves or not Luka, the whole game would change.
It also, Braun wouldn't have the ball in his hands as much. He's really changed his style of play the second half of the season. He's kind of let Luka control him more. He
Yeah.
was playing off the ball more.
I don't like Luka on the Lakers. I don't know.
It still doesn't feel real.
No.
It doesn't feel real.
I don't like Luka's.
We're playing 2K over
I don't
here.
like the way
This
he
is
plays,
a
though.
fantasy
I don't like
trade.
his style. It just bothers. He plays no defense.
No.
I don't believe in that. You can't. I just hate the best players that play no D. I don't believe in that style of basketball.
I hate it too, but Luka is.
No. Offensively, he's one of the greatest offensive players ever.
Yeah, I mean, that's,
But if you can't get a
makes
stop,
up for it.
you gotta. I don't
Again,
know.
second half of the year, Luka, with what he's had going on in his personal life, second half
Oh,
of the year,
let's-
Luka has been playing amazing.
Okay, let's wrap it up here. What's your guys' picks to win the championship?
Thunder,
Versus who in the finals?
probably Boston.
Oh, that's nice of you. John?
I'm gonna pick the Thunder. As much as I hate to say it, probably Boston.
We're all going on the same train. I have Thunder in Boston as well.
I can't see a Mike Brown team.
Fair?
I have Lakers next.
Oh man, that would be a dream come true.
That'd be
Lakers
great.
next.
I mean, that'd be
Lakers in
awesome.
4.
Oh,
All right,
No,
it's
just kidding.
NBA would be so happy.
But,
Oh,
but if that's not the case, then I'll take Spurs and Knicks.
God, if Wimby didn't get a concussion, I would have gone with the Spurs. But I just seeing that it doesn't give me like. But if he comes back,
I'm
if he
gonna
gets cleared to
change
play
my
Game 3,
pick.
it might not
I'm
even
gonna go
matter.
Cavs. I'm gonna go Spurs Cavs.
oh wow.
rematch, huh?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna pick the Spurs. Spurs Celtics.
That would be fun. Hey, we could all say if our teams lose, we're all rooting for the Spurs.
Yeah.
Take down the Thunder. Anybody but the Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone
I don't
but
hate the Thunder though. I'm actually
You're not a hate.
I'm
I
not
don't
a
like the way
hater.
they ref. Have you watched the games?
yeah.
I can't watch
the,
them.
the refs are. that was
Why
the
is Lou
problem
Dort allowed to
against-
put people in headlocks, but you breathe on Shea, he gets foul calls? Come on,
I
Faraz.
think it's an overblown
Narrative.
narrative. Exactly.
No, it is kind of ridiculous, but when you see Shea at the line 25, 30 times, and it's
It doesn't
him,
suck.
That doesn't
it's him
happen
doing the hook every
single
time.
You know, it has happened. It has happened.
Oh no,
with-
the Thunder. Well, see, that's what I don't like. It. They're so good. The little edge they get from that, I think they're unbeatable. I really
Yeah,
believe
like-
they're unbeatable.
They are a juggernaut.
And they're going to be a dynasty to come. They have the Clippers pick.
I hope that the lottery is rigged to where the Thunder get the #1 pick.
Why? Why do
It
you
would
want
just
that?
be the
He's really
ultimate.
a self-hating. You really like watching Dolan play the Blues. don't
No,
you?
I just
You're
I
an
think it would be
ultimate
the
Knicks fan.
ultimate. It would be
Hate
the
yourself.
ultimate
Hate
middle
life.
finger to all the tanking teams
What are you, a
that
Mets
the
fan?
juggernaut
Yeah.
actually ends up with the #1 pick. Like I think that would just
No,
be
I mean
poetic.
if they got it, they could go on like a 5 championship run escapade for sure. They could do that anyway.
They can do. They could.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just like, and it would
If
just
they
be,
get H.A. DeBonsta, I'm going to lose.
He's gonna go to Utah. That's already written.
Oh, so Utah's getting the first pick then.
That's my opinion.
So
Well, I
Thunder
mean,
get Darren Peterson.
yeah, the Thunder could still get a
Well,
top.
actually, Booster on that team will be good because Hartenstein's going to be gone soon because they're not going to have the money to pay him.
Oh, Booster would be a great pickup
So
for the
Chet
Thunder.
goes to the 5, Booster
Yeah.
to the 4.
They totally would take that.
Club Rats predicting the future.
No, but this is how sick the Thunder are. They could make, like, SGA could get hurt, but if they got DeBansta,
It's not the
he
worst
could win
thing.
3 himself. Like they have backup plans upon backup plans. Obviously, injury, as the Celtics know, Pistons freaking collapse lung. There can be crazy. You know, a game can change a player's whole future. So that always alters everything.
Yeah. Lakers are up at halftime, by
Yeah.
the way. I do think the Rockets pull it out. What about you guys?
Lakers.
I think they'll eventually, or the Rockets for the series or just the game.
Game 2.
I'm riding the Laker wave.
Same.
Lakers up 2-0 for you guys, huh?
Yeah,
I feel like I don't think the Lakers' hot shooting is sustainable.
probably not. But I'm rooting
So.
just to be a fan.
I mean, I'm rooting for it too.
Oh, what I want to
but-
say, I forgot what I wanted to say. The NBA's better the longer LeBron makes it in the playoffs.
without question.
Oh, yeah. Because
Like,
he's a
yeah.
polarizing talent. Kind of like
However you want to view it, it's
Brady,
it can't be bad. Yeah.
20 years ago, or I shouldn't even say 20 years
Like,
ago.
well, how
5
great
years
would
ago.
if LeBron beat the Celtics in the finals?
He's still the face of the league.
Would you and Billy die?
Yes, they would.
Like, would they
And
just
it would
slit each
be-
other's
it would
throat
be-
and drink each other's
it'd
blood
be-
and die?
it'd be-
It's like,
it'd be glorious.
what? That would be the
It'd
worst
be
loss
so
ever.
glorious.
If LeBron hit game winner in Game 7,
That'd be
I
awesome.
really regret.
that would be amazing.
I really regret when the Knicks beat the Celtics last year. I kind of just, I was like, act like you've been there before. Be the civilized
But you haven't.
one. Well, you act like it. That's the whole point. You act like it. So I was like, you know what? My Boston friends are heartbroken. I'm not going to rub salt in the wound.
Mostly because of injury. If Tatum did get injured, it would be
That
okay to kill us.
shut the up.
I still think they were done for some reason. I don't know why.
No, but I'm saying if Tatum didn't get hurt and the next one, no, I would say it's okay for Frost to talk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying the Celtics would have won at all. Knicks looked like the better team.
I thought so too. Yeah.
Because even if Tatum was healthy, we were still
Boston
hurt
looked
in
tired.
so many other ways.
Yeah.
Brown had a torn meniscus.
Yeah. Boston was not in a good way.
He had AIDS. And
Well,
then,
this is to the-
and then
to
like
Celtics.
Billy likes to say, Hauser was hurt. So we had a lot of injuries outside of Tatum finally getting hurt.
Poor Celtics. Yeah. Poor little Celtics.
Hey, we've had awful luck since the
I'm
90s.
so heartbroken. I really wish.
Len Bias, Reggie Lewis, KG's knee. We would have won the 09 finals against the Lakers. We would have went back-to-back if KG didn't get hurt. Celtics have had bad luck. Y'all want to wrap it up after that?
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's just. I think I'm done. Signing off. I'm John.
Faraz.
I'm Jesiah.
Fernando.
We see you guys next week. Remember to like, subscribe, comment. Peace.